Well, I don't claim to be an education expert. My parents were both my dad was a West Side. He was there 38 years. And he loved teaching. Retired for about 6 weeks. I hated it. Went to UNO and he taught physics. My mom taught Harry Orquina. I said my dad is Bob Orthodox. I think three Bob West Side they taught this night. No, not a problem. I'm glad you guys are fine. Prior to becoming a judge up here, I did not have any time. My wife lived here. She was born in Kearney, but she lived here about once. Yeah, cut down the doorbell. But my dad, I had a blood connection. My dad was a user. I wish we still around. I'd like to get some stories from yeah. My dad graduated from if I ever get any free time, I kind of want to go down there, just play a little football and ran track. Actually, having some left, but I love seeing how many old photos. I mean, the 1953 photos were a little rare. You know, just go take granted. Love to see it.
Finally down, yeah.
I think she lost the shoe.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Yeah, sometimes. Charlie, run. Run, Charlie.
Right. There's so much sports. Clear over on the east side. It goes down there. Yeah, it's great. A lot more of that. Yeah, and then Jimmy has I really love my pal here.
It's all right. It's good. Yours is fine.
You mean, go ahead and tell them that there's like a system. Where do I tell that they're like a mess with them?
You can talk to maybe someone who's in the kitchen. Or so, just enjoy the night.
That we build in our country as part of that. So we would like to extend our gratitude, first of many, for all of your help to get your graduates to school, talking about the school, creating the importance of the school. It's a really big part of what we do as a support of the school. So we're going to get rolling. We have a lot of celebrations that we want to do today. We are going to start by just recognizing a few key groups that are critical in the support for Learning Center and just for our schools in general. So there are a lot of familiar faces here tonight, which of course we appreciate. So I'm going to introduce everybody and kind of their role, how they connect to us, and then we'll have a large round of applause that they can for all of their efforts. So up front, the faces that you'll see up here, on the far end from me is Mr. Mark Shepard, who is the school superintendent. Scott Jensen is Learning Center administrator and secondary, executive director of secondary administration for all of SPS. Going this direction, we have Leah, who is our science teacher. Eric Raffel, social studies. Mike Rosh is our social coordinator. Shannon, our English teacher. And Denny always loves to have her show. We had several people that were helping us to serve the dinner this evening. A lot of those folks are retired Learning Center staff. And so other people I just want to say thank you to, Mary Granger, Marlene Rocker, Holly Irving is Denny's daughter. Audrey and Gabe Barthel, Eric Coleman, and Rosie Gonzalez are serving on this evening. From our Main Street team, our administrators who support what we do and allow us to continue a fantastic program for this community. So in addition to our folks up here, we also have Dr. Ravel, who's in the back there. We also have Kate Hyman, she's our coordinator for curriculum and instruction. From our school board, who are always huge advocates and supporters of us and what we do. So from the school board tonight, we have Todd Hanson and John Ludwigson. They're over on the side. Pam Murphy, Terry Sorensen. We have Gary Bolton. I'm going to say hi to you. I warned him. It's his fault. He hired me. So once upon a time, he had power and we also have our new office associate, her name is Miriam Cortez Jimenez. So Jenny, as you know, is retiring, and Miriam is here tonight to celebrate with us and kind of take all of this in for the first time. And Steinbach is retired from the staff. And we did have Judge Klein here, who unfortunately did not stay, but as you know, some of our students are from connected ages and Langston, so he does know some faces here, some families, and came out really well to celebrate and extend his congratulations to you. So, as we move forward, let's give all of those people a round of applause, please. Moving on to our bigger events this evening. I want to start by saying congratulations to the graduates. It was a huge accomplishment to do what you have done over this past school year and to be here tonight to celebrate. You deserve all the accolades, and I know it's hard, but try to take a pause and reflect and just enjoy the moment of people who are here, kind of surrounding you and supporting you. In a lot of cases, these are the people who really pushed you to get to where you are. So we are in huge support of everybody here. We're also going to take a few moments at the beginning to talk a little bit about the Learning Center journey. A lot of our graduates were here in November, and we celebrated at that time with a Thanksgiving dinner, a video to talk about our 50th year in operation. So the Learning Center first opened its doors in 1972, 72-73 school year. And so we wanted to take a moment to really appreciate the growth that the program has had during that time. I am going to invite Cindy here to speak also on this. She's going to share some remarks that she had and some reflections from our program. Cindy was our head teacher prior to my taking that over. She retired in 2010. I wanted to especially say that she and our early staff, they initiated countless conversations, communications, and community engagement on behalf of our alternative learners. What they did in the initial stages of the Learning Center program was truly focused on kids. They were reflective of what are our best education practices. We absolutely would not be in this place today with our 28 graduates of this year without all of their early efforts and support for students.
I'm very honored to share life. So, great staff over the years. I'll tell you where we started. In 1976, minors in psychology and sociology. Next year, I retired. What a great match that was. For 8 people's efforts, the Learning Center was created for students who were hindered by concurrent. When I came on, it was apparent the district had not bought in yet. It was housed in a dilapidated structure with dilapidated furniture, sparse curriculum, tiny budget, and isolated among other families. There was no structure for academic growth, no behavioral guidelines, no attendance requirements. What a great place to start. And we did. The structure and guidelines were created, activities were required, and jobs were created. Academic, social, vocational goals were set, academic progress was measured. Teams were set up with teacher leaders who ran interference with any growth opportunities. There were some great celebrations for each team. The highest was the amazing staff. Each year, teams were brainstormed and fine-tuning discussed to improve the program. How gratifying it was to see those teams actually work. Thanks to our first administrator, Roger Wells, we were able to expand our staff with a vocational coordinator. The first was Dan Larson, and he said it best. The Learning Center is well for And mentioning Roger, it was great having his support because he doubled our budget. Mentioning President Rose, for year SPS was accredited by the state. The actual report said the Learning Center was the district's diamond in the rough. Since my exit, the Learning Center staff had a dual enrollment with senior high and college, along with participation in the junior high clubs and sports, and jobs for American graduates. And these students, this is few, are now walking with their peers at the Fremont Public Schools. The Learning Center has seen lots of change since that construction. What hasn't changed in 50 years is a respectful environment that promoted belonging, recognized and rewarded achievements, never gave up, and maybe the most important, engaged humor. Lots of humor. Because maybe humor just puts us all on the same plane. Clearly, life is tough, and we're all unique and alternative in our ways to navigate. So, to the graduates here tonight, Learning Center was a great match for you, just because obviously, I work all year. Tonight, you join 50 years of Learning Center graduates who proudly say they are Learning Center graduates.
So these kids, they got him to be and at that time, I was and a few others, some not with us anymore. But so we hired them and they let us move into an old farmhouse, which was out behind where the farmers deal wheels on. There's full of mice and everything else, but we had a place and we could work with these kids.
But you know, we knew the kids, and we made do with a little bit.
This before, we're doing the campus properly, and I'm always trying to have like, what they're at, they can have. Everything we analyze, everything, sit down with them, talk with them, and decide, so the first group that had advisory students, all the students invited them, so they had a teacher, they could talk to, advising, curriculum, set goals, and that was kind of neat.
One of the things I thought about in preparation for this is what kind of kids do we serve as well. There's no black and white answer to that. Every kid we had in this program came in with their own set of problems.
I think it comes down to flexibility Operational bureaucracy. Some people get it hard work, it's not so much instruction. And we engage in a variety of ways in different subjects. We've done some far. We've had some cooperative lessons that are wonderful. Yeah, it's hard to teach that in an alternative setting because they're all going in different directions. There's something.
So the first thing is whatever your education is, start thinking about what you want to do down the line. At that point in time, then figure out what you need to get that. And then work your way, set up goals, establish your goals, accomplish your goals, and then eventually you'll get all the way to where you want to go.
I think the most important thing to me is like, retire, and I see students that come up to me, first thing look at the phone, right? Oftentimes, I don't remember that way. It's very important.
So we demonstrate that these kids were getting all the same things that they were getting at high school. So when it came time for graduation, we were very
Why did I never play ball?
I'm Scott Jensen, I'm the principal of the Learning Center. I'd like to officially welcome all of you here tonight. So glad to see you. It's become one of my favorite nights of the year, probably my favorite nights of the year. We get a chance to celebrate these students who have overcome barriers and worked so hard to graduate from high school. It's a super special night. So I'd like to thank the families for being here. I'd like to thank everyone else that has relationships with these kids for being here. And most of all, I'd like one chance to recognize before we forget the teachers that have also worked hard, to work with the students on their teams to be part of it. So if we could just quickly recognize the teachers. I'd like to introduce our superintendent, who also knows what a special night it is for these kids, and he hasn't missed one of these that I know of since I've been around. So, Mark Shepard, Superintendent of Schools.
I just want to say congratulations to all the graduates, to the families, to the friends. It's awesome to me to see this room this full. I talked to Leah before the event and I said, this has to be our largest class. She said, well, kind of. She said during COVID, we had a class that was almost as big. And we had a student who finished up in the last 3 weeks, and that pushes you guys over the top. So for our understanding, and Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the largest class in our district. Let's give you guys all around. To go out and celebrate a lot of success. And I will tell you, we have a lot of success in Fremont. I was glad to know tonight when I showed up, you guys were already starting to eat. Last night I presented and shared a sneak peek in our career education center over at the high school to a group of contractors. And I was between them and the food they were going to eat afterwards. Not a good place to be. My speech got a little bit shorter real quick. I really do appreciate the support that we all received from our Board of Education. Those are my bosses over there, and you are their bosses. So what a great deal. We appreciate our Board of Education. We have 6 members of our board, 100% make decisions that are in the best interest of our students. When we look at the Learning Center program, you know, the 50 years is amazing. When I came to the school district in 1994, not as a superintendent, but as a business official, I don't think I doubled the budget that year, Cindy. I think Brad might learn from that and get accolades in the next 50 years if he's doubled that budget, right? Right, Brad? All right. But tonight is about the students. It's all about the students. It's all about their achievements, the challenges that they've overcome. And we are so proud, and I'm so proud, to be able to share with our Board of Education members that all of our students who are graduating tonight have met 100% of the Fremont Public Schools requirements, 100% of the state of Nebraska requirements to be entitled to being a graduate of Fremont Public Schools. Congratulations, enjoy the night, let's celebrate. Thank
Cindy, Caroline, Tuesday from the school, and I told the kid, said, you know, I might have to be able to have a hurricane. Much like what happened at school, they laughed. I said, oh, no, I have a hurricane. You gotta take my rabbit to the vet. A very similar reaction. All right, I'm here to tell you about a program that is very foundational to the learning center. Work experience program. Work experience program, here's what happens. You work 90 hours, you get 5 credits on your transcript. Once you get a little money in the pocket, good deal. A win-win situation there. This year, you should be heard. This year, only students finished 214 classes of work experience. They worked 19,404 hours. And I checked these numbers for that team. 252,210 hours. And if you know my math skills, that's what I come up with. Anyway, each year we give out a certificate to learning centers on the most during their graduation. And one person rose very high to the top with 36 and the second place was 21. This is my speech for the leader one. These are the pay stubs that were turned in by you got a lot to do. Thank you.
I suppose we should present some. So we'll just by team, graduates of your team leader call you up to Facebook, the podium, you have a few things you'd like to say about you, and then we'll flash your success back to your table, and next graduate. So Laura Witt. August of her sophomore year. She'd already begun her life's work at this point, welcoming her daughter. During her time at Learning Center, Laura seamlessly managed motherhood and a full-time job while still earning credit at a pace to graduate a year before her schoolwork. And if that's not enough, she also had perfect attendance. Laura made it clear that the adversity and trauma she experienced will not define her or limit her success as a person, a mother, and a worthy individual. Often students will complain, why do I need science? Why do I need to read Shakespeare? I'm never going to use this stuff. Laura proved otherwise when she took her skills and advocated for her infant daughter when a health issue came up. Laura didn't just take what the doctor said and go with it. She instead did her own research using her science skills to review the procedure and language skills to translate medical jargon so she could make the best healthcare decisions for her daughter. She's a lifelong learner and it shows. She plans to enroll at Metro for gen eds and then UNMC for radiology. Laura is also the recipient of the Susan Buffett Scholarship, an achievement well deserved. Laura, I'm so proud of you for pursuing your goals so passionately and setting examples for other young moms who face stereotypes in adversity. Keep that passion, Laura, for yourself and your daughter, and you will live to an amazing life. Congratulations. Yeah, you have to stand up here with me. So Michaela originally enrolled at the Learning Center in February 2021 as a junior, slightly behind graduating with the cohort. She faced challenges out of her control and moved out of state, transferring to another school. This situation came with more challenges and trauma, so Michaela was able to advocate for herself and move back to Fremont. She returned in September of her senior year with 8 classes left to graduate. She strived to balance life challenges in school, but missed the graduation goal by 85 assignments. She came back this year determined to finish. At this point, however, striving to be an independent adult and going to high school classes didn't exactly coincide. She turned 24 assignments in during 1 week the first quarter. And then she quit responding to my calls, emails, texts. Finally, the third quarter was up and running. I tried reaching her at the last place employment on file, and success. With the supportive manager and maybe employment risk, he reassessed the value of her high school diploma and finished 68 assignments in 3 weeks. Earned her diploma on February 9th. Michaela's big heart is a great asset, and she has learned through her experiences to embrace the relationships that support her and cut loose the ones that hold her back. Michaela, you are worth it. Keep reaching for your goals, and you'll see more success in life. Congratulations. Dominic Conway enrolled at Learning Center in October of his senior year. His credit deficiency showed he was over a year behind in credit. It was in his favor that he mostly needed elective credit, but he also needed a lot of English and social studies. Dominic started strong and was motivated to catch up, but by the end of the semester, his motivation took another dip and returned to old habits. Skipping school became an obstacle, leading him on probation. Dominic decided he was done for that year, just 8 classes left. He would try again this year. Last summer, he worked hard and earned work experience credits for his remaining electives, but he still needed 6 more classes. Only completing 1 class per quarter, Dominic began to worry his job was taking up too much time and he needed to prioritize school. Second quarter, he came back with determination and finished 4 more classes, completing his last class on February 14th and earning his report. Dominic taught me a great lesson that I share with other students struggling to reach assignment goals. Okay, let's see if I get this right. Some video games run 24/7, even if you aren't actively playing the game, which can really come with other obligations like sleep, school, food, because you have to constantly keep playing the game or risk losing it. So Dominic and his friends use this motivator for homework. They play the game until their guy dies, and then, while it reboots or rebuilds or whatever the little computer game guys do, they would work on assignments. It's an unusual plan, but it works.
Dominic was hitting his goals or exceeding them when he put this plan in motion. Dominic, your sense of humor and loyalty to others are a couple of your greatest strengths. Hold on to that, but also remember, it's okay to ask for help when you need it. And maybe every now and again, step away from the bigger things. Thank you, congratulations. It's coursework to be delivered for TikTok and Instagram. Marisol Vargas will be valedictorian and probably graduate even earlier than she did, with extra credit to spare. Marisol increased my witness as she taught me a great deal about various user platforms and trends in makeup and nail design. Marisol enrolled at the Learning Center in October of her junior year with credit potential to graduate early in her senior year. At first, she had a bit of a chip on her shoulder. School was not her favorite place. When I reminded her to get off her phone, which was very frequently, she reminded me to get off her back and over business. We eventually found common ground, like when I identified and discussed things to Mary and icon of her jewelry and clothing, and she rolled her eyes, chuckled, and told me I reminded her of her grandmother. Last summer, Marisol knocked out 2 math classes. She returned this fall with just over 100 assignments between her and graduation. She attended regularly, but slowly came to work when the mood struck her. After 2 more assignments. Finally, she finished her last class on March 14th, earning her diploma. The biggest part of Marisol's success comes from her supportive family. I know it didn't always feel like it's Marisol, but the communication between home and school helps accountability and support. And I appreciate that Marisol's mom and I communicated a lot. We were a team that only wanted success and happiness for Marisol. Know your purpose, Marisol, and serve it well, and you'll achieve the success that brings you great. Congratulations. Sandy's came to Learning Center in September 2021, her junior year, extremely behind in credit. This wasn't exactly a new experience for Sandy. Her journey in education began in kindergarten, where she didn't speak English and was much older than her classmates. Despite the bullying and teasing, Sandy's prioritized education and made great progress. By the time she came to Learning Center, she was the mother of an infant son, and school was less of a priority while she cared for him. She enjoyed classes with 6 friends, and with their support, was able to adjust and however, she ended her junior year with a deficit of 110 credits. Thankfully, the new district guidelines made graduation more attainable when Sandy came back her senior year, needing 70 credits. She only completed 3 classes and did not graduate with her diploma. She returned this year and followed a special attendance plan, finishing just 1 class before putting her education on hold again. She reached out to me towards the end of the semester with some exciting news. She got married and was expecting a baby. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That motivated her to get back to the plan and knock out as many classes as she could. Sandy's new time was limited and a diploma wasn't an option after she turned 21. She said, "I'm not sleeping at night anyway with a newborn at home, so I might as well do schoolwork." She completed her remaining 5 classes, sometimes completing over 50 assignments a week, earning her diploma on April 4th. Sandy, you have come a long way from that little girl playing barefoot in the grass with her friends in Cuba. You overcame the obstacles of oppression, you pushed aside societal expectations, and lived life on your terms. and you've never lost sight of the importance of a high school diploma. What an amazing example for your children and family. Keep being that example for them, SUNYs, and your legacy will influence generations to come. Congratulations. Joe. All right, Joe spent his primary years in Fremont, but in 8th grade moved to Arizona with his mom. As much as he loved Arizona, his mental health declined. During winter break his freshman year, he came back to Fremont to visit his sister. After that week, he decided this was where he needed to be, regardless of his mom staying in Arizona. He enrolled at FHS, and unfortunately, his mental health continued to decline. He made some bad decisions and was anticipating probation when he enrolled at the Learning Center in March of his sophomore year. Those choices eventually got him kicked out of his sister's home, which he admits she had done for her own well-being. He was able to move in with his mom's friend here in Fremont, though struggled to get off probation because, in his words, he couldn't part from his addiction. With probation, he was able to get some of the therapeutic help he needed. He started senior year and he had 15 classes to graduate by third quarter his sophomore year. He missed the goal by just 4 classes. Last summer, he earned Harvard Experience credit and had just 2 more classes left. He attended for about 4 weeks and then stopped all communication. We continued to reach out and even threatened to drop enrollment. Occasionally, we hear updates from other students or people in the community telling us he was well and working hard. Towards the end of the quarter, we finally made contact with him through other resources, and with the support of some pretty important people in his life, he came in and finished the last 2 classes in less than 3 weeks, earning his diploma on April 22nd. I appreciate the fact that Joe is in better health and making new goals for employment. Every time he checked in, he seemed to grow a few inches taller and always had a big smile and a what's up attitude. What I appreciate most as his team leader and English teacher is his philosophical views and the way he communicates and writes. Joe, your story and your journey is one worth sharing. I hope someday you put it all on paper. It'd be interesting and entertaining to say the least. Best of luck, Joe.
So I got to throw the short straw following 2 English teachers and 2 published authors in my speech tonight. So, let's get started. January 2020. I'm proud to say that most of Johnson's high school career has been one of my favorite parts of the when he gets to early in their high school career, we get a chance to see them develop and grow into young adults and transition into their next step in life. In Jocelyn's case, it's going to college and majoring in Jocelyn was a great time as a team member. Joe was on her as a laughter employee Joe, or participate in dress and all that good stuff. The path to this point wasn't a straight line. There were bumps, there were setbacks along the road. But I'm so proud of you for persevering through it all and finishing your final time in the 17th. I like to think we've been through a lot, Jocelyn, from the first time I met you. Through some struggles with school and other aspects in life. After all this time, I would not change a thing, and I hope you would not either. Keep working hard and reaching for all those goals. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that. Jocelyn. Addison, come on up. Okay. Addison started with us in April of last year. I remember thinking the first time meeting her at orientation, this lady has some personality. And I say this in the most complimentary way. Her hair,
to her close with that big smile. And the way she handled herself in class, I could always count on Addie to read with me during book club. None of the other students would want to. I always really appreciated that. Or also participate in class discussions during tea time. She always made it fun to have those discussions with perspectives and opinions, and they were always welcome, by me at least. That being said, she was also an excellent student in science too, completing 11 classes by December, graduates 2 quarters ahead of her class. Addison has spoken before about going to cosmetology school, doing makeup for others, maybe even for some of the stars. I hope you continue to work towards this goal, keep smiling. Anytime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our grad, Addison. Julie Cutts, please come up. Julie is a student that I've had the pleasure of having since the end of her freshman year. Starting in February of 2021, Julie is one of those students who epitomizes the phrase, not how you start, it's how you finish. She admittedly had some issues with attendance as a freshman, so much so that after her freshman year, she hadn't earned any credits. Now, some people would hear that and give up and say, well, there's no chance, let's try this out. 17 or 18 and I'm going to This was not the case. At the beginning of her sophomore year, she decided she was ready to come to school and begin working towards her goal of graduating. She finished 14 classes her sophomore year. The following year, she completed another 14 classes. And then she got a job in the summer and helped completing credits for her elective credits. By the time her senior year started, she needed 14 classes to graduate. For me, she's been known as Miss Consistency on my team. She did exactly what she needed to and did so with enthusiasm. So much so that there were times that I would just pull her out of class and just say, hey, how's it going? Because there were so few times I really needed to be director on anything. So I was always trying to make sure everything was good with her. And this was no exception. She did finish her classes. She finished 16 classes by February, graduating almost exactly 3 years after she enrolled at the Learning Center. Julian talked about working in the nursing field. Her and I have been to Metro to get some classes on campus, and what you might be doing. In whatever direction you go, Keely. And we give you the same determination, the same enthusiasm, the same smile. Thank you. Like the last 3 years of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, from grad, Keely Cutts.
Carol. Yes.
Junior, come on up.
No, it's there.
Can I call you Carol? Junior started with us in March of 2023. That is the date technically you started at the Learning Center. I remember talking to Junior at orientation and thought, I'm really looking forward to seeing you and working with them. I proceeded to not see him for the remainder of the school year. So attendance was a little bit of an issue. I was looking at the with him in August of this school year. At this point, he had 70 credits up to graduate. Do you remember that conversation we had a little bit? I said, well, one of the things I said was, you turn 18 in November. Give yourself 1 quarter really trying to attend school. At that point, it's not for you, and it's not for you. You can move on. I'm happy and relieved to say Junior was present the first day of school. So I think his true start date was actually August 14th of this year. But he did hit the ground running. Junior was consistently one of the top assignment earners in classical for the school the entire year. This will be part of the basketball team at the high school and also the track team. Junior finished his final class on April 22nd. Junior's planning on going to college in the fall. Junior is a great example of what a student can do when the very field gets done. You need to have your final. Good luck on your next step. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, and candidate. John, come on. John started with us at the Learning Center August of this year. He had 10 classes left to graduate. When we first talked about setting goals, he mentioned attendance was a huge problem in the class. He said he kind of needed someone to talk him about attendance pretty much regularly and get on track. I was happy to oblige that. John's attendance did improve. He stayed within our attendance policy that we have here at the Learning Center, and while attending school, he was also making steady progress on his classes. I enjoy having John on my team. He's a great student to banter with and talk about work. Although I think John's favorite topic regarding work is what all of the taxes taken out of his paycheck came on. Well, on May 2nd, John finished his final class in his diploma. As I hand it to you, John, I hope you feel my salary was earned. Goals and inspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 grad, John Walker. And now, okay. All right, Logan Hill. Logan started with us in August of the school year. He admittedly also struggled with attendance before coming to the Learning Center. He mentioned that he just didn't like going to school. One of the things he mentioned liking about the Learning Center, though, is a half-day program. And he could just come here, get something done, go on and move on with his day. Totally fine, you know. Logan was great to have in class, and he was very laid back, always had that half smile. And the temperament was just so like, hey, Logan, oh yeah, sure, sorry. And I was finished. It was weird. Never had to tell him twice. And he was easy to get along with. He was great to teach. But like any student, there are always a few hiccups here and there. He did decide to make things a little interesting for me towards the end of the year. But you know, the doctor said the medication's working on my heart, so fine. He did come through. He did finish his final class, May 6th. So very happy about that. Logan has expressed interest in going to trade school and getting HVAC certified. Whatever you decide to do, Logan, I'm sure you'll be successful and have that same half smile on your face that you've had with us the entire year. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 grad, Logan. Austin Benedict, please move forward. You know, it's a good thing we talked to each other before this and I started wearing the same thing. Okay, Austin started with us at the Learning Center in September of 2021. Now, when I heard Austin was going to be my team member, I was excited. I remember thinking to myself, I had Austin's sister Autumn on my team a few years ago. I'm sure the transition to my team is going to be so nice and smooth. It was not exactly how it went at the beginning. Austin and I may have bumped heads for the first day, first week, first month. It was about a year. But then we finally had a chance to sit down and talk about what he wanted out of school and what I wanted out of him. And we were then on the same page. Like with all my team members, I feel blessed to have the opportunity to watch them grow as students and adults. Austin was no exception. He went from me nagging him to just put his head up at his desk and look like he might want to do some school, just fake it. To actually talking about his plans for owning a business, working as a mechanic someday, and what it would take to make those dreams become a reality. By the way, somebody wants to work at the front, so he doesn't have to talk to people, or he works in the back. From September of 2021 to May of 2024, has also always made it interesting, challenging, and exciting for me to go to work every day. Austin has plans to continue working at St. Dylan's for the time being, and then decide what his next step will be. Can't wait to see where you will go and what you will do, Austin. Although, I must say, I will miss our conversations. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 grad, Austin Benton.
Zoe came to the Learning Center in November of 2022 with 12 classes of She had experienced some difficult social interactions in high school and felt a smaller, more personalized education. From the time she arrived, Zoe was determined to graduate as quickly as possible. She maintained employment, earning 6 elective courses through work experience, and was diligent about attendance and meeting her weekly goals. Zoe was a great example of how smooth and predictable the learning center was. With clear expectations, a measurable and attainable goal, and regular attendance, students would show up, do the work, follow the procedures, and graduate right when they thought they would. Zoe graduated almost exactly 1 year after home, and almost a year earlier than her cohort. With a few minor exceptions involving some slightly excessive technology use just here and there, and maybe a little spicy attitude just to keep it interesting. Zoe was a model student and exemplary teacher. Learning center learner who took advantage of everything. Zoe even came in early sometimes and sat on the student desk next to me, swinging her legs and calling me greetings, which I miss. Zoe has a heart for helping others. She dreams of doing something to help her feel or maybe teach. Zoe, we are so proud of you. Congratulations, Zoe. Next, Lexi Blanchard. Lexi arrived at the Learning Center on September 8th of 2021, with 22 classes down and meeting 28 classes to graduate. She attributes early traumatic experiences in her life to her choosing not to help work things that began to seriously interfere with her education by For the first year Lexi was at the Learning Center, she struggled with attendance, focus, and motivation, finishing only 2 classes and accumulating 7 years. Next fall, Lexi was presented with a number of challenges, some the result of the prior year's courses, and some completely out of control, but all with the help of a new therapist and her teacher's feedback, she was finally able to get an ADHD diagnosis and treatment that essentially turned her academic career around. Lexi not only met her graduation goal 3 months early, but she surpassed the credit requirement by 45 credits, thanks in part to her work experience hours. Her competitive nature earned her a spot on the leaderboard multiple times. And when just a few extra assignments did not guarantee out of her students and took that out of that one top, she stayed up late to make it happen. And she took pictures. Lexi hopes to go to college and work in medical medicine. She wants to share some advice with others who may not find their way right. These are her reasons. Based on my life experiences, I have learned that you can't always change. My experiences that made me the person I am today, what I'm trying to say is your life events don't define the person that you are, but the way you choose to react does. Even though my life hasn't always been easy, I'm grateful for it because if it wasn't for all my setbacks, I wouldn't be as strong as I am. Lexi is also to me. Please help me congratulate you. Danny had credits from several academic environments and really just wanted to graduate as quickly as possible. She had only 4 required classes left, and we set her goal to finish up my team. Danny proved to be an exciting addition to our team. She is hilarious, spontaneous, unpredictable, mostly in a really fun way, enthusiastic, engaging, and hardworking. But finishing up 4 classes and graduating in January would make for a really boring story. And Danny is not one. One of the most wonderful things about being a learning center student is all the attention that our students would have. They can surely receive. Danny had 2 adults, families, schools, probation, therapists, and social networks in her life that were always ready at a moment's notice to step in, reevaluate, create a new plan, and try it. It takes collaboration, humility, and skill to continue to accept our receive sometimes difficult feedback, and continue to push forward towards broken goals that Danny pressed. She graduated right before spring break and has plans to become a teacher. Her own life experiences have influenced her, and she knows the value of being advocate, being loved, and providing for those who need it. Please help me congratulate Garrett. Garrett became a student at the Learning Center in August of 2022, the start of his junior year. He was on track to graduate with his cohort, but spotty attendance, difficulty following procedures, and a lack of motivation were creating barriers to success. He explains that by high school, I didn't agree with the school and started arguing and in trouble. He stopped doing his work and made choices that landed him on probation with an MSc therapist who suggested that he apply to the Learning Center. From the early days of getting to know Garrett, he had a pretty tough exterior. I mean, look at it. He looks like he's certain. And he kept telling me, I'm a grown man. Why do I have to do this? Now, his sense of humor, ability to tell and his willingness to continue to engage with us created opportunities. Garrett showed tremendous resilience this year, working through some exceptionally difficult events, keep attending and to get his graduation. Garrett, I appreciated our hallway chats, your honesty, humility, and addressing what was really wrong. We all know it wasn't really the Punnett squares or the cases versus opioids and that problem. The way that you grew your ability to reflect, maintain emotional control, and balance yourself in assurance. You challenged all of us, and we grew because of that. We wish you success in your pursuit of welding or mechanic degree, and congratulations, sir. His counselor suggested that he should consider applying to the Learning Center. So then he said, no way. He had this vision of dim lighting, angry teachers who slammed big piles of books and papers on student desks, demanding deadlines. And violent, scary students who would beat you up and steal your shoes if you didn't like them. So Benny carried down the hamster wheel of frustration until he was left without much choice. He landed at the Learning Center in August of 23, needing 10 classes to graduate. He quickly jumped into the social
creating a little chaos and having a great time with what turned out not to be a bunch of violent, scary students, but his old buddies from high school. Before long, they started falling behind his graduation goals, and after a very trying start to the school year, he had some difficulty coping with his emotions and managing his time. By second semester, an on-time graduation was essentially out of reach. Facing another modified placement, then he was willing to try something different. After some deep dive conversations, the tremendous support of his family, and a renewed sense of purpose, Vinny wants to switch. He literally just got out his way. After 24 weeks of working below his goal, Vinny surpassed his now almost unreachable goals by 3 times the number that he needed for 8 straight weeks to graduate. Vinny, you are proof that with determination, motivation, and the right supports in place, anything is here. Vinny would like to pursue a career in construction, maybe own his own company someday. Vinny, we are so proud. Congratulations. Lily Shell. Lily's journey to the Learning Center actually began her sophomore year, but she didn't arrive until March of 2024. Just in time for the 4th quarter. As a young mom dealing with postpartum depression, anxiety, and PTSD, Lily faced tremendous obstacles on her path to graduation. As her mental health and overwhelming responsibilities became too difficult to manage, Lily's school attendance suffered to the point of failing classes and potentially not graduating. This is such a As she sat in court, Lily recalls the judge's life-changing words. And by the way, Judge Klein was here tonight. I'm sure this is really touched at this point. What he told her essentially is, Lily, if you don't start going to school, you're going to be sent away. She knew if she missed even a day, she would be gone. From her baby, from her friends, nothing until she graduated. There were 2 weeks left in the 3rd quarter, and she had all F's. Lily says that speech from the judge was so empowering that it woke her. She wanted her daughter to have her life with a mom who was present and successful. She applied and was accepted to the Learning Center for 4th quarter with a realistically unattainable goal in order to graduate. We've all been there. Let me tell you. A mom on a mission is not to be underestimated. Lily completed 6 classes in 6.5 weeks. Not just graduating from her class, but graduating from her classmates. She was an absolute joy to have as a student, and her devotion to her daughter, her kindness and respect toward others, and her determination to be her best are absolutely inspiring. Lily, I wish you had been with us longer. I would be more proud of you. Congratulations. Bernardo enrolled at the Learning Center in August of 23 with 12 classes left to graduate. He was very quiet and reserved, so that to get to know him. But once he began opening up, I was really impressed with his resilience and honesty and determination. Bernardo remembers being a little boy, swinging a machete, working in the field at age 5.
He knew he wanted a different life. His dad taught him a hard work was life and impressed on him that if he wanted something, he had to put effort into it. With this in mind, Bernardo took clippers in 8th grade and with the help of YouTube videos, started cutting hair. He started at $20 a haircut. He made enough money to leave the field work and he turned his basement into a barbershop. By high school, Bernardo recalled hanging with the wrong crowd. Battling substance abuse, truancy, depression, and anxiety, he was potentially facing out-of-home placement shortly after arriving at the learning center. With the fearful reality of closing down his barbershop, Bernardo started making different choices and success followed. He graduated on April 25th and continues to expand his clientele and his prices. And it was like $50 a haircut, serves people in 4 or 5 and his ultimate goal is to achieve financial freedom from business ownership and have others working for him. You can check him out on Instagram at Existence the Barber for some pretty impressive work and some great video footage of former and current. Bernardo, we can't wait to see where you're going to go. We want to also request that you not forget your teachers here at the Learning Center with the flying ground and prejudice. We all do really well. Congratulations, Bernardo. All right, Jackie Hawkinson. I first met Jackie when she was a little 5th grader in my Awana group. This fiery, talkative, little redhead, full of stories and energy. But I lost sight of her at the end of that year, and I always wondered how things turned out for her. Then, in March of 2023, this beautiful, fiery, talkative, exuberant young woman with her portrait red hair showed up at the Learning Center for orientation and was on my team. Jackie arrived with 15 classes left to graduate. Looking back on her time at the Learning Center, Jackie explains that she felt in control of her work because she could decide to work at her own pace without the stress of the days. She enjoyed the smaller social environment, one-on-one assistance, and the relaxed atmosphere of the Learning Center, as well as more freedom and forced choices in her requirements. While she struggled through the hurt of difficult relationships, changing home environments, and maintaining focus on school despite those distractions, Jackie grew in confidence, diligence, and time management. She graduated on April 30th, and her future plans include joining the military and working as some kind of helping professional, particularly in memory. Jackie's come a long way since those days. And it's been an absolute pleasure watching her. We are so happy. Congratulations. Lexi Furner. Lexi enrolled in the Learning Center on February 6th of 2023. Her path to us was a bit unique. After a successful academic history, including dual enrollment college classes and involvement in extracurriculars like track, cheer, and student council, Lexi began feeling overwhelmed. She was working at a job outside of school while balancing her full-time classes, activities, friends, and a chronic health issue that didn't fit well with the logistics of high school. She was technically ahead of schedule to graduate, but her chronic absences, increasing anxiety, and waning enthusiasm for all the things she once enjoyed led her to her school counselor, who suggested a new environment. What about the Learning Center? Lexi liked the idea of fewer students, a smaller environment with a flexible schedule, and a calmer, less frantic pace than the Learning Center offers. While attending 3 quarters with us, Lexi was still able to participate in cheer and track in high school. And even after earning all of her graduation credits early, she returned to high school to reconnect with her social network, take some fun electives, and graduate with her cohorts. Lexi describes her time with us as a reset. She really needed to get back on track. Her energy, enthusiasm, authenticity, and insight were invaluable. One day, as she was working on something she wasn't very excited at all about, she redirected herself and she said, "I'm doing this for future me." I love that so much. I put it on my board to remind all of my students and myself that today isn't just about today. What I'm doing today is for future me. And for my students, do it for future you. Lexi is attending Southeast Community College in the fall, planning to become a surgeon. Congratulations. I should also mention that Bob was not able to be here tonight. He graduated. Up first for Team Leah, Miss Allie Turner. Yes, Allie Taylor came to Learning Center early in her sophomore year, fall of 2020. Many times, her mother and I have expressed our admiration of her growth and maturity over the last few years. In her words, in her autobiography, she describes herself as a shy, mean, and timid child with experience being the victim of bullies, but also bullying others. She studied martial arts in her early adolescent years, leading to build self-confidence and self-defense. Several experiences clouded Allie's perception of healthy relationships and personal growth. Those combined, along with some barriers from a seizure disorder, made the graduation path of education a challenge to follow. She was always a strong employee, putting in many hours at her job outside of school, but not quite as many hours in her homework in the classroom. However, last year, we were able to watch Allie commit to her own goals and refocus on being healthy, both mental and physical. The academic drive that she developed was intensely focused. The changes we've seen in her in the last year were incredible and experience. Today, Allie lives independently, works almost full time. Her interests would be botany tech or as a technician, but she's undecided on which school to choose for the next year. I'm so grateful that Allie's parents and the state in Selena Rafaela Hernandez. Selena also came to Learning Center during her sophomore year after some difficult years with her relationships at other churches. Selena has been set to have a spunky or feisty character. Over the last few years on my team, we've been able to have many conversations on a diverse range of topics such as mental health issues, self-improvement goals, whether or not to intervene in a situation on someone else's behalf, quite a few bodily functions, and post-secondary curriculum. Regardless of if it was just her and I talking or a large group discussion on life skills, I sincerely appreciate Selena's willingness to share her thoughts and share her prior knowledge and ask questions. Despite the occasional strong emotion that we have seen from Selena, I can always accept her critical thinking and honest conversation to follow. Selena plans to pursue further education. She has applied to Metro with her interest in using mechanics. Selena said in her autobiography she has always achieved, but she needed a big community, 2 people or more, in order to be successful. However, she has since discovered that it's actually really important to have a few really good people to care about you, to care about your future, and to help you grow in your life. We cannot wait to see what Grace going to accomplish in the future Enrolled at Fremont Public Schools a short time ago, in February 2024, meeting a new learning environment with less distraction, and achieving some faculty after graduation. A combination of new classes and right away, Learning Center makes that smaller environment is far better. and he has worked consistently to complete his last 4 classes for graduation. He's incredibly self-sufficient in his academics, and we appreciated his good quality work as well as his manners and easygoing nature. When Nick and I talked about the next steps to prepare for after high school, I found myself ill-equipped to offer suggestions for his future career in professional wrestling. However, thankfully, Nick has prepared for the next phase and already has some family working in that industry to provide a pathway for guidance. Surprisingly to me, the process for a wrestling career is somewhat similar to other collegiate opportunities. You need to apply for a wrestling school, attend training, and graduate as a professional in the field. In case you were wondering, as I was, there is a school nearby in Iowa called Black and Gray that is run by one of Nick's favorite WWE champion wrestlers, Seth Rollins. Yeah. This location, or a school similar, is going to be the next step for Nick in pursuing his dream career. We're excited to see what accomplishments your future holds, and I want to tell you again how proud we are of you for sticking through, following your goals, and pushing to be here today. Congratulations. All right. We have concluded the graduation and the diplomas. However, a few more key notes that we want to make for you all here tonight. First, the reason why we have community and people to help us do what we do. I forgot to thank 2 people that are still here and sitting. So our lovely video was compiled and put together for our 15th anniversary by Jimmy. He's in back there by the camera. And also with talking to Dr. Shannon Hansen is our coordinator for any student services, specifically IEPs, student support. Oh, I would be happy to thank Rachel. Where's Rachel? Hi, Rachel. Rachel Sorensen has been working with all of our students, not just our graduates. So all year, she has been brave enough to come and run a life skills class with us every Tuesday, where we have talked about all manner of social skills, mental health, and even some drug and alcohol research. So thank you, Rachel, for all your help. And I know we're dying to transition to take. However, we need to recognize Denny. Denny is retiring from the center this year, so if someone could help me find her. Hi, Denny. Hi, can you come up front, please? We want to take time to recognize Denny for 31 years of dedication to Fremont Public Schools. Denny has played a critical role to our operations, to our staff, but especially to our families. For FPS children, Denny has been a surrogate grandma and an actual grandmother for generations of students. For Denny, it has always been about the students. Denny has continuously overflowed with compassion and love for all of the children who came through our doors and to create our school family. She has given the same support and compassion to our staff at all levels. And so to commemorate her retirement, we have taken the time to prepare something for her. We wrote her a suspension letter. Denny always had the super fun task of when we had suspension to write up the letter to send home. So I'm going to read hers aloud to all of you. Dear Denny Harmel, this letter is being written in reference to Denise Harmel, who has been assigned an indefinite out-of-school suspension from full-time employment at Fremont Learning Center, Fremont Public Schools, or any other employment agency. During your employment suspension, Denny shall not be assigned a clock in or clock out time. She may arrive on Fremont Public School property or any other location of her interest At any time she pleases, sans public comment. Denny staff will immediately be notified of the suspension. They will no longer beg Denny to fix all of their clerical errors, to make phone calls to potentially angry parents, nor record attendance for their team members. Please note Denny's behavior as follows. In August 1993, Denny began working for Fremont Public Schools as the office associate for Fremont High School. From 1999 to 2015, she performed the tasks of senior office associate at Howard Elementary School, and then took over as senior office associate at Learning Center from 2015 to present. She has been a dedicated supporter of students, teachers, all support staff, and educational operations for 31 years. Denny's retirement is in violation of Fremont Board of Education Policy 48.4C, the workday policy. I looked that one up. Additionally, we collected substantial evidence for our favorite employee violations, and they are as follows. First violation, prohibited conduct. Gross misuse of district fiscal resources in attempting to maintain an office temperature of 52 degrees. Violation number 2, dress code violation, wearing tie-dye socks, sandals, and capris in the middle of winter. Regulation 4, code 17, line 12, chronic juxtaposition of similar letters and student names that rhyme during the attendance. Infusive and excessive positivity and or optimism, thereby creating barriers, inhibiting other staff and students to choose to have a bad day. You won't let us have a bad day. Denny may return to school property at her leisure to check on whether staff are doing their jobs, at which time she will be received with hugs and smiles and gratitude. We send our best regards and multiple blessings in Denny's successful retirement. We are forever indebted and grateful to you and your friendship in our lives. All right, families, thank you to those of you who stuck out through the whole ceremony. The only downside of having so many grads is for a little extended with our time this evening. We do still have cake, and it's cut. So we are going to transition this corner table in just a moment here. We do want to gather the grads that we have present for a photo. One last time, a favor for us, promise. And then cake reception. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much for coming. We're so proud of you.